I am not going to edit this video with edits and all that stuff. The last video that you guys saw was a form of witchcraft, because I am chosen by God. And when it comes to God, God does not play about me, because I ignored the signs of a warlock. Y'all need to be careful with the men that y'all sleep with nowadays, because that last video that I made of mix of missing my ex, that last video that I made of missing my ex, y'all, this man is trying to destiny swap me. Look what time it is. No, look what time it is. It is like 2:32. It's about to be 3 a.m. I gotta drop this video before. Okay, okay. Number one, let me get a Bible. Let me get my Bible. Okay, y'all, I couldn't find my Bible, but I need to hurry up and make this video. My ex is literally trying to destiny swap me. Like, I am not going to make a story time about this, but my ex is trying to destiny swap me. I don't know why he, you know what, I'm not gonna even say I don't know why he's doing this to me, because the signs were there. Like, mind you, my spirit was not right, because mind y'all, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I just felt like I had to be awake the whole entire time. My father was afraid of me, and I didn't understand why my father was afraid of me, because it was like, because my father left the house. Like, literally, my father left the house because he said he was afraid of me. Because he said me and my mother kept arguing. And then on top of that, me and my little brother, we were always going at it. And he has high blood pressure. And he cannot function in this house, right, with me and my mother always arguing. And then me and my little brother, we're always like arguing with, like, I'm always arguing with somebody. But little did I know was that my ex was trying to start me. My ex is the reason why my dad is not in this house, because I'm not gonna put his business out there, but he destiny swapped me. He destiny swapped me. I end up in a psych ward, and mind you, I end up in a psych ward because I was on drugs. Like, I was on heavy drugs. I told him I had a cart. I told him my business. I told this man my business. When I realized that this man was a monitoring spirit, and he put a love spell on me. I remember I brought a vape. A clear ice. I remember buying a clear ice from the smoke shop. I smelled it. I'm like, why do I smell this clear ice? Matter of fact, I am going to make this video before I go to church, because baby, I am going to church. I am going to cleanse myself, because this is crazy. My ex, I literally had his name tatted, but look, I covered it up. Even though I spelled his name wrong, still, I covered it up. Thank God I spelled his name wrong, because do you know how bad it was? Do you know how bad it is to get somebody's name tatted that you don't even know? I am I was living in that moment, bro. I was living in fear, because my mother came upstairs into my room. I fell asleep. My mom came in my room, started praying for me. I was like, that's shocking. Why is my mom praying for me? My mother told me, no, in the prayer, my mom said there was somebody that is praying on my downfall, wishing that I don't graduate high school. Praying on my downfall, that wishing that I don't graduate high school. And it clicked, because I was on Deshaun's live. I was on Deshaun's TikTok live when he started playing with my name. He started playing with my name. And he had a bunch of females. Like it was like a bunch of females and two dudes. There was this one particular female that keep trying to come at me. Keep trying to come at me. Keep choosing his side. And he told these women that, oh, he's gonna put a baby in them. Mind you, he's using them women. He's using those women. He's literally using those women to make money off of them. He's using those women to make money off of them. And those women don't even know that. He's manipulating them. And shorty, I forgive you. Even though you was coming at me, I was focused on Deshaun. Something told me, Herlinda, you're being bothered by him going TikTok live. Go to his live. Go to his TikTok live. I went to his TikTok live and I see a bunch of females. And he talking about something, oh, I want to put a baby in you, this and that, third. I'm like, Deshaun, I'm going to pull up to your house and all that extra stuff. I didn't know why I was saying that. I didn't know why I was saying that. I didn't know why. This man talk about something, oh, I'm trolling, I'm trolling, I'm trolling, I'm trolling. Whole entire time. This man put a love spell on me. This man was trying to destiny about me. This man had control of me because of the bracelet that I brought him. I brought him 4 bracelets because I was trying to help him make money. He did not become successful overnight. Matter of fact, he did not become successful overnight. Mind you, nobody was checking for Deshaun. The only people the only people that people was checking for was his daughter. People was only checking for his daughters. And you know what's kind of fucked up about that situation? Was that he literally used his daughters to go viral. I know the manipulation tactic. I knew what he was doing, but I couldn't speak on it because I was afraid of him. You get what I'm saying? I was afraid to say something because I'm aware of it, but I can't speak on it. Mind you, I started telling this man about himself. I started telling this man about himself. And when I started telling his man when I started telling this man about himself, he think that I called his daughter a monkey. I never called your daughter a monkey. I called you a monkey. Nobody would ever in their life speak bad on your kids. Even though I loved your kids like they were my own because I couldn't have my own. And it's kind of sad because it's like his daughters are born in a fucked up predicament. Like 2 of his daughters are in a fucked up predicament because they have a narcissistic, manipulative ass father, and their mother, I can't say too much about their mother. I felt so bad for those girls because they were born into this family. But those girls are chosen. That's why we both that's why he says I remind him of his daughters. Cause you know why? Because his daughters are chosen. And he knows that. Because I'm not saying he doesn't love his daughters, but what I am trying to say is his daughters are chosen. And I don't know, but I hope his daughters see this video because listen, I know Delilah and Shyla. I know y'all birthdays. Shalila is the youngest. Her birthday. No, I'm not even gonna say. Oh my gosh, I said those kids' names. I don't know it. Lord, please forgive me and protect those kids because I know their birthdays. I know everything about them. Those girls are chosen. His daughters are chosen. Both of them, actually. Both of them are chosen. Both of them are chosen. And he went viral because of Delilah. Delilah made him viral. That's why he could talk to me anyhow. He could treat me anyhow. Meanwhile, I was helping him with his kids, sending him bread there and then. Y'all seen the video? Y'all seen the video? This man is a complete narcissist. And narcissists do not like getting exposed. This man, I remember this man picked me up from the psych ward, right? This man picked me up from the psych ward. And when he picked me up from the psych ward, I remember we was in the car, and I don't know, what he was taking me to his house. Mind you, I told him I'm gonna help him pay these bills. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I said a bunch of stuff that I know that I was capable of doing. Yo, people in that psych ward was telling me things that I never ever would assume. This man put a love spell on me. He made it seem like everything that my parents was going through, no, the things that it's like reverse psychology. This man put a love spell on me. This man put a love spell on me. This man, I remember so many things. Like, it's all crashing back at me. Because I remember I would masturbate in his bed. Because I wasn't satisfied with the peenie he was giving me. I would masturbate in his bed. I didn't even know why. This man is Haitian. His last name is Simon. My last name is Satu. His last name is Simon. His father does not like Haitians because he has self-hatred with himself because of what he did. But I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat what I know because I know now. I actually know. He went through the things that I accused my father of. He went through it. He went through the things that I accused my father of. And he had the nerve to reverse that shit on me. Because I told him I had a cart. I was high. I told my mother I was high. I told my mother this. I told my mother that. Tell me why my own father left the house because of the accusation I made him. And I told my dad I was sorry. And I forgive him. But then at the same time, this man had the nerve. To reverse that psychology on me just so I don't be the one to go crazy. I was laced by the cart. Now, I would smoke weed there and then. Like, that's why I'm not smoking vapes. I'm not smoking carts. I'm only smoking straight weed that I would get from a smoke shop. He knows these things. He knows it. He knows these things. He knows I smoke carts. That's why I end up in the psych ward. Because of him. He manifested on my downfall just so I don't graduate. But a lot of people, there's this person in a psych ward that says, I don't know why he is doing this to you. I think this man was talking about my father, but it wasn't my father. He wasn't talking about my father. He was talking about Deshaun. Deshaun made me a puppet. He made me a puppet. He was the mastermind. He was trying to take control of my mind. That's why he was stuck in my head. That's why I had dreams about him. That's why I had dreams about snakes. That's why I fear snakes. That's why it was a lot. I was slowly getting better, but then when I get better, he will pop up in the picture. He will pop up in my head. He is trying to take my head just so I go back to him. He was waiting for me because he has the bracelet that I gave him. He pretended that he wasn't Haitian because us as Haitians, we're known for doing magic. We're known for doing voodoo. We're known for all of this stuff. This man was doing voodoo on me. This man was doing voodoo on me. I am not going to put no edits or nothing. The evidence is there. I am going to drop this video. This video got to be up there before 3 a.m. If y'all want a part 2, I'll give y'all a part 2 and I'm going to edit the video. I will see you guys in the next video.